It's finally here. The playoffs, the NFL playoffs, are some of the most exciting sports playoffs that there is. And the wild card round it starts today. And yeah, the day I'm recording this. I'm recording this on Saturday. Kind of cutting it close. But we're going to give my predictions like I did last year. Last year, I have a lot to live up to. Last year, I believe I was, 8, 9, 10. I think like 10-1 or something like that, because I remember the only game that I remember getting wrong was the Cardinals Cardinals beating the Panthers. But anyways, recap of last week. Not much to say. I mean, the Jets won last week. The Giants eliminated the Redskins. The Packers beat the Lions. So I believe I went 11-5 last week. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I'm 11-5. So pretty good record last week. I mean, I was getting sick of having 9-7 in 10 6 weeks. I want to have that 11-5 or like a 12-4. That week where I go like 12-4. But some surprising games. The Browns choked against the Steelers. What are they doing, guys? What are they doing? The Seahawks, of course, didn't crush the Niners. A lot of Seahawks mistakes, and that could come back to haunt them. You know. I mean, the rule number one of going into the playoffs in football and basketball, and hockey, is the best team regular season doesn't always win. The team that wins is the team that has the hot hand heading into the playoffs. And in that case, it could be the Packers, the Giants, the Chiefs, but we don't know exactly yet. The Patriots won, of course, beat the Dolphins. The Colts beat the Jaguars. I picked the Jaguars. I was expecting upset, and they played very well. But in the end, Andrew Luck was a beast. So let's get into the predictions now. You can check out what my entire record is down below. By the time this video is out, I would have figured it out. But the first game we have is today, the Raiders and Texans. Oh boy, the 4-5 seed matchup. This matchup is always a close one. Then again, every matchup in football is. But looking at it, I mean, the Texans are lucky. A lot of people are picking the Texans because the Raiders are going to be starting Connor Cook. I'm actually going to be one of those few people who thinks the Raiders can do this. I mean, the Texans have a better defense, and they have been winning all year without an elite quarterback, and that's probably all the signs you need to pick them. But I made a commitment to this team. I mean, okay, I'm not. That's gonna make it sound like I'm a Texans fan. No, I mean a Raiders fan. But I actually did like a little thing already. And I picked the Raiders to win. I think the Raiders have this. I think their offense will step up. I think Cook will play pretty decent, and I'm hoping that I think he will get the W and give his team a chance at victory. So yeah, I'm going Raiders. So if the Raiders win, we'll see what happens later. They will play either depends. You'll see. The Lions, the Seahawks. Oh boy. This is a game it's 8. This is you never know, because the Seahawks have been struggling a little bit this season on offense, and then they've had games where they've been great on offense, like the game against the Patriots, and the Patriots had good defense, and then they had games where they've been like terrible on offense, like against the Buccaneers, the Rams. So you can't count the Lions out, but again, rule number one: momentum is very important heading into the playoffs, and the Lions were like riding high, 9-4, and then they lost their last 3 games to 3 playoff teams. I think that the Seahawks win this game. I mean, I can't really say that it's gonna be guaranteed Seattle victory, but I'm saying the Seahawks are probably going to win this game. I mean, there's really not much you can do if you're a hopeful or if you're a Lions fan, but Seattle will win and they will go to Atlanta. The Dolphins and the Steelers Sunday football. I'm actually not going to be able to catch this game. I have some place I'm going to be. I might catch the second half of it, but boy, this is another game. This is actually one of the first years where the first 3 games, I think most people pick the same team. I mean, then again, I picked the Raiders to win, but the Steelers and the Dolphins. Now, the Dolphins beat the Steelers early in the season 30-15, but looking at it, I mean, the Dolphins have had a good season, but the Steelers, they have the hot hand. They've won 7 in a row, they won 6 in a row, or I forgot what it was. But they're really hot right now. I mean, you have Le'Veon Bell, Big Ben, you got Antonio Brown. Those 3 are playing in their first playoff games together. Not first playoff game for either of them. I mean, first playoff game where all 3 are playing. I mean, Miami could still win this somehow, but I doubt Miami wins this. I'm going Steelers win this. And with that, the Steelers would go on to play the Chiefs in the second round. I feel bad for them, and the team I pick and the Raiders would play the Patriots. Good luck against the Patriots, Oakland. Good freaking luck. But moving on to the final game and the most exciting game on Fox, 4:40 p.m. Eastern Time, the Giants and the Packers. Oh, mama. This is the big one. This is the big game of the week. It's definitely the game of the week. I mean, you know all the history between these two teams. The Giants winning 2007, 2011 Super Bowls after beating the Packers twice in Lambeau Field. Eli Manning is clutching the playoffs. He's 8-3 in the playoffs, and both times the Giants are great underdogs. And this game I'm gonna have the most information about as a Giants fan because I've analyzed it the most. And I'm a Giants fan, so I actually watch all their games. Well, pretty much all their games, so I know more about them than I know about other teams. The Giants' defense versus Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is gonna have a lot of pressure on him this game. I mean, he's gonna have to be perfect. His defense has been terrible this year. It has been good at some points, but his secondary is like Swiss cheese. So many holes in it. So many injuries. So I think the Giants offense is going to have to. If the Giants offense wants to win this game, they're going to need to score points. And I think with the secondary, I think OBJ, Shepard, Cruz, and Eli are going to make some big plays. Also, if the Giants can get their run game going, if they can get 25 plus rushes and have like 100 accumulative yards rushing from all their running backs, and maybe Eli may get a 2-yard rush in there. Then you gotta look at it like, yeah, this Giants team, and on defense, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, of course, is a great player for the Packers, but the Giants defense has shut down good players. They shut down a good QB in Kirk Cousins. You saw what they did to him. You saw what they did to Kirk Cousins. Then again, Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the league, and it's gonna be tough. I mean, the Giants defense, as long as Janoris Jenkins plays, I mean, Aaron Rodgers has to be careful because he's played great last 5 weeks. He's played amazing last 5 weeks. He's been almost perfect. No interceptions. But, I mean, with Janoris Jenkins, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, Landon Collins, I mean, good luck not throwing at least one interception this game. But that's how the Giants beat the Packers last time they played in Lambeau Field in the playoffs. They forced Aaron Rodgers to make mistakes, and their offense helped them out a lot. Their defense kept the Pack to 20 points. I don't know if that's going to be... I don't know if the Giants are going to score more than 20 points. If the Giants score more than 20 points, they're winning this game. They're most likely... 9% chance to win this game. If they score less than 20 points, that could be a bit of an issue. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to pick the Giants to win this one. I mean, I'm a Giants fan, but I just think that the Giants... I know people are like, oh, the Packers, Aaron Rodgers has a hot hand, and I'm going against my own momentum thing. But the Giants have also been pretty hot recently, and I mean... Biasism is totally why I'm picking this. Not really. But, yeah. Thank you for watching this video. Who do you guys think wins any of these games? Leave your predictions down in the comments down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.